Hi, my name is Yakov. I'm the co-owner of Nico's Digital, and today I'm going to be showing a case study on how we've managed to grow a kitchen remodeling company from 50,000 all the way up to $93,000 in monthly revenue in just 90 days. And also how we've managed to create long-term revenue solutions so that the revenue can increase every single month. Alright, so here we have this presentation that I just created. So I'll just walk you guys through it and you'll get a good understanding of what we actually did. So yeah, as I previously said, it was a 90-day program. The initial revenue of the company was 50K, and then the company started to see significant increases each month. So the first month was 74K, the second month was 82K, and the third month was $93,000. So we've actually managed to reach this great success by building out strong foundations for client acquisition, six of them to be exact. And the focus for them was not just to create extra revenue in that exact moment, but actually to create long-term growth, which will then keep the revenue growing day in, day out. All right, so the first thing that we did was strategic positioning and branding. Why did we do this? Well, we did this so that the client can acquire more customers and the customers that they actually want to be working with. So the first thing that we had to do is take correct positioning. So instead of positioning as affordable, we presented them to their audience as quality and even a little bit higher end. And we did this by implementing the right messaging on the acquisition channels. So it was their social media channels, Facebook ads, and landing page. All right, so the next thing that we did is what's called expert focus. So pretty much we also made sure to present our client's company as a kitchen remodeler only instead of them doing all sorts of jobs. So this allowed them to be perceived as an expert in their field. So in the end, they could charge higher prices. And finally, we made sure to implement this type of positioning in sales tactics. Alright, so the next thing was the offer. Now let me explain why a good offer is very much needed if you run a contracting business. So the number one thing that an offer can get you is massive exposure, or better to say, a lot of attention. A benefit of a good offer is that it can attract a certain type of customers, or to be exact, a type of clientele that you actually want to be working with. And because of that, we created a new type of offer in the contracting market, which we call the double value offer. So the first thing that we make sure to do is not make our offer price based, but rather value based. Why? Because if the offer evolves around a certain price, for example, a 10% discount, it will attract price shoppers, which obviously won't be a good price for the job and are usually a hassle to deal with, which none of us really want. And then we added a huge amount of value. So this pretty much gave us two huge advantages. Number one, it allowed us to attract a large amount of leads. And number two, it succeeded to attract customers who didn't really care about price that much, but rather about the outcome of the project, which then made the jobs more expensive and obviously the income higher. So this is what the offer looked like. We said get a free 3D design consultation if you book a kitchen remodel, $1,200 value for free. And if any issues arise within a year of completing your kitchen remodel, we'll take care of the repairs at no cost to you. So obviously, the first thing that the customer gets is a very valuable thing for free, which was the 3D design consultation. And then they get a very valuable guarantee, which was a 1 year extended warranty. So a lot of you guys might be thinking, they're maybe giving away a bit too much. It's maybe a bit too risky, but you can see from the results that in the long run, it was more than worth it. I mean, we got them to almost double their revenue, and in the future, it will triple. It will be maybe 4 or 5 times bigger, and we'll just keep on increasing every single month. Then we had to create a comprehensive high value branding strategy. So for the first thing that we absolutely had to do is find out and set the brand foundations. This is stuff like mission statement, ideal customer profile, brand personality, and so on. If you want to find out what your brand foundations are and how to set them easily, you can go take a look at the video, which is uploaded in this group and our YouTube channel, which is called Nico's Digital. I think that it shows you how to easily start building a brand for your business and obviously figure out your brand foundations. Then we made sure that the messaging aligns with those brand foundations and the positioning. And then we applied that messaging in their social media channels, Facebook ads, and the landing page that we've created for them. All right, so let me talk about leveraging brand in social media and how to actually do social media for your content and business. So, why is even social media that important? So, social media is a great opportunity for you to grow your business because it can give you a lot of leads and make your business very well known in your area for completely free. All you have to do is take about 5 minutes, if not less, from your day to just take some photos, take some videos, and that's it. So what we did is first we posted as much proof as possible, which worked out very well since our client didn't only take 5 minutes out of their day to take some photos and videos, but also hired a professional photographer for two already finished projects. And you might be thinking, well, that must have been a very big investment. They must have spent a lot of money. I'm telling you, no. It only cost them about 250 bucks in the end. Then we focused on posting everything that really goes on in the company. So we posted a lot of photos and videos of progress, transformations, team working, and team group photos, equipment, some personal stuff with the owner, and so on. And this really allowed them to appear more human to their audience and give out a lot of trust. So as you can see, we really just focused on posting as much proof as possible so that they can transfer a lot of trust only through their social media and with that gain a lot more high quality customers. Then we had to post some high quality content which helped the company reach the quality work and higher end status. And this was the content that we got from the professional photographer that they already hired. And also, we created a fully automated Google review campaign to bump up the reviews and with that, of course, increase trust with future leads. All right, now I want to get into the Facebook advertising strategy that we used. So the ad spend of the campaign was around $1,500 to $2,000 per month. If you want to do Facebook ads, you don't need to spend 2 grand a month. I always suggest that you start with a $1,000 budget per month, or better to say a $30 a day budget. But since our client trusted us and was very ambitious about growing their company, they said to us, look, let's add in that $500 at the beginning. And we said, of course. They obviously then saw great results and just started to increase the ad spend every single day progressively. And for the third month, we ended up spending about $2,000 per month. Now, for some of you guys, this again might sound like a very risky investment to make, but obviously we've gotten great results and a huge return on that investment. So it obviously isn't a problem spending that amount of money when you're going to get so much more out of it. Then for the creatives, if you guys don't know what a creative is, it's basically the photo or the video that you can see in the ad. So we started a campaign testing out a bunch of different creatives, and then we narrowed down to two winning creatives after about 2 weeks. So this was first a simple video talking about the problem of the lead, which is simply said an ugly kitchen, but we obviously had to go much deeper. And then the service and how they can help. And for the photo, it was just a simple image showcasing a kitchen transformation. Then targeting and results. So for the targeting, we just did broad. We set the area that our client wanted to work with and just set the age gap to 25 plus. The Facebook AI pretty much did everything for us, which is great. And after around 2 weeks, we found the winning creatives and started to do retargeting ads for just $5 a day, which worked out really well. Now, the average amount of leads was 60 and the average cost per lead was around $30 a month, which is a very good result for this industry. Now, I just want to show you the screenshot of the results that we've got in the last month because they were outrageously good. All right, so this was the last month. As you can see, we spent a little less than 2 grand. We got a 93 leads and the cost per lead was amazing. It was $21.10, which is definitely one of our best results so far. Let me talk about AI appointment setting for a minute. So the first thing that we did is build out an AI appointment setting system which pre-qualified the lead and then got them to do the discovery call. Now you might be asking yourself, well, why did you have to use AI? That must have sucked, whatever. Well, actually, no. Why we did AI instead of just hiring a normal human is because the AI did a way better job. It was way more reliable and didn't require any previous training. And it gave us much better results than a human would for a 10 times lower price. All right, so then instead of them doing a simple quote, they did what's called a discovery call. So if they did a simple quote, they would just ask him, hey, what do you want to do with this project, and they would just pull up to their house, send them an estimate about 5 to 7 days later over email, and get ghosted, never get a reply. But on the discovery call, you just have to focus on the why behind the project. And this allows you to further understand the client, and every client wants to feel understood, find out their emotions, and sell them on those emotions, and obviously have a better understanding on how exactly the project has to be done. They started to implement digital sales assets that we built out for them and implemented powerful sales strategies that we taught them. So for the results, this pretty much allowed them to close more than 20% compared to the previous months and charge way more, which obviously ended up in larger margins. All right, so let me talk about sales strategies and implementation of those strategies. So, number one thing that we focused on was differentiation and upselling. So, we did that by implementing strategies and assets, which number one, show why they're the best option in their area, and number two, focus on upselling. So, they managed to do that by implementing the knowledge from our sales and communication guide, which we hand out to all of our clients. And then they pretty much just role played sales a lot, and with a bit of our help, did very good in the sales field. So for the end, the key takeaways and results. So the starting rev was $50,000 a month. The program lasted 90 days, and the revenue of the first month was $74,000. The second month revenue was 82 grand, and the third and final month was 93 grand. The average revenue was 83 grand, but we're not gonna focus on that since the results are long-term based, and the revenue is just gonna keep increasing every single month. So for the next month, we expect them to pass that 100K mark and see even more success inside of their business. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. I really do hope that it was very valuable to you. And if you want to learn more about growing your contracted business, stay active in the community and watch our other videos, which are uploaded in our Facebook community and on our YouTube channel called Nico's Digital. We're inviting you to schedule a quick 30-minute call with us where we see how we can implement proven solutions and scale your business.